Hey guys, this is Hawkeye, and I am back with another episode of Ice Lakes. And I wanted to let you guys know that this is the birthday or anniversary special of Ice Lakes. And since that time, which actually took place on the 14th, there was 2 new maps that were added to this, and apparently another species of fish. And well, I have a little bit of a problem with the species of fish, guys, honestly. It's Barracuda. Now, Barracudas are saltwater species. They're not going to be in ice. They're not going to be in fresh water. I'm not sure why they did that, but okay, we're going to give them a little creative licensing here. But the fact that they've added 2 new maps is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you them real quick. Apparently there's one called the Tropical Freeze. And from looking at it, it looks like a tropical jungle. I guess that's where they're introducing the Barracuda. And it's like an island surrounded by ice. So I guess if it were possible for there to be ice around an island, you could possibly catch Barracuda. I don't know what the deal is. But the other map happens to be the Polar Storm. Now this looks a little bit more promising. And it has a multitude of species, up into and including the Barracuda. But I've got to see this thing, because apparently what they were trying to do is come up with a species of fish that would fight and would get much bigger than anything else that they had in the game. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to check out this Tropical Freeze map, because that's the one that's got most of my interest up here. And since it tends to be around coral reefs, I would imagine it would be in the moderate areas. So we're going to do that. What we're going to go for here, guys, probably the biggest fish, because that's what I'm seeking out, guys. I want to see this fish if I can find it. We're going to leave the fish fights on. We're going to put this up to there. I don't think we're going to do evening. Let's do morning. And we'll do, trying to decide if we should do winter or spring. Let's just go with winter for now. I think this is just something cute that they pulled out of their butts, to be honest, is what it looks like. Alright. Yeah, that's what they've done here, guys. Can you go in these structures? No. I thought maybe they were like those. I thought they were like those ice huts there for a while, but this is kind of cool, actually. Let's see. I have not been in this map, so this is all new, guys. This is all new. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to this moderately shallow area. This is kind of weird, guys. Anyway, I'm going to be using my tiger balanced lure. This apparently is good for this type of species. If you take a quick look here, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Barracuda happens to be on the list. And I'm also using, as far as a hook, the Dotsy, which is also good for that species. So, let's just see what happens. I'll throw a little bit of this in, and we'll see if we can land one of these guys. I don't think they go or run deep, but we're going to see first of all. We will see what lurks in these waters. Yeah, I don't know that this is a permanent map. This may be just a thing they're doing as a, you know, kind of a cutesy thing. A lot of games will do that. I mean, the Hunter does it with their zombie elk, you know, things like that. Alright, we got something here. A black crappie. Nothing huge, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, let's pick up stakes here. This looks like a good spot. Let's just try here. Since this is more or less showcasing this, I don't really have an idea where I'm going to find these guys, because they're usually found around coral reefs and in areas poaching, like the drop-offs of the continental shelf. So you know, a little bit difficult to kind of pinpoint where you would find it in a situation like this, since it really doesn't exist. Whoa. Okay. This is definitely bigger than what I got last time. Nice salmon. Not bad. Yeah, we might stick around here because we might get a decent sized salmon. Enough to beat these guys out. Yeah, have you know, the last fish that I got, that pike, actually made the leaderboard for, whoa, a short period of time. Wow, I think this is even bigger, whatever it is. I'm definitely glad I've got my heavy-duty rod. This is going to take a minute to get up. Wow, whatever it is, big! Man, God. 17 pounds. 17.85 pounds to be exact. Not bad, guys. I think I might have a good spot here. And I am sticking with it for a while. Yeah, I don't know what the biggest fish that can be found in this game, but apparently the Barracuda is supposed to outweigh everything that they've added. Up until then, I think it was the sturgeon. Well, we got us another big one. Apparently I've hit a hot spot. This one's big too, guys. 15 pounds. Oh, the heck? I guess I dropped him up in front of me. Can't see him. Be interesting to see just how big salmon can get, guys. As long as I'm catching them, I'm going to be fishing for them. 17 pounds. So far, that's the biggest fish. I don't know if that's coming close to some of the other competitors, but we'll see, I guess. Alright, we got us another one. I don't think this one's as big. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of suspected that was a smaller fish. But if they decide to keep this map beyond this short-term thing where they're introducing the anniversary, definitely going to keep this spot in mind. Especially if I do an all trout salmon game. Be easy money. Whoa, okay. Well, this one's big. This one is pretty good size. I can barely get him up little bits at a time. There we go. Whew. 12 pounds. Alright, so we know the salmon are deep. I'm going to try in the mid-range here for a sec, just for a little bit. See if that changes anything. If it doesn't do anything in the next few minutes, then I'll go back down deep again, but I'm still relying on 17, almost 18 pounds as my biggest fish, and if somebody is landing these Barracuda, I don't stand a chance. Okay, this, whatever it is not big. Yeah, we're talking tiny fish. Alright, what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to move from the moment. I always have the option of coming back. But I'm going to come back down here. Because I noticed something. I noticed that a lot of the other players are sticking to the shallow areas, which has really got me thinking that maybe these guys are in the shallow water. So I'm going to give it a shot. Now, that doesn't mean they're right. That just means that's where they're headed towards. but I better at least check it out. I am a competitor, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. I want to win. I mean, I'm dealing with a non-freshwater species that I have never fished for. Well, bluegill. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to fish here for a little while. If that's all I catch is bluegill and crappie, I'll move back out to the deep water again. I wish I could see what underwater structures there are. If I could find an actual coral reef, then I'd know where to fish. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to get here, guys. I'm not really all that impressed with that. However, I think I'm going to go over here in this deep area, right on the edge where the ice stops. Kind of curious to see what will happen here. We got something here. It's not big though. It's probably bigger than those bluegill, but not much. Flounder. Yeah, that's another species of fish that shouldn't be in fresh water. Okay, this is a little bigger. It's not as big as some of the ones I was pulling out of the water over the other side, but probably about 3 to 4 pounds, I would say. I'll be damned, a pike. You know what? Let's pull this out here. I have an idea. Just gonna try something. And I'm gonna see if it works. If it doesn't work, it's not gonna change anything. But I am gonna go right over here. Let me look at the map here. Back up just a little bit. Right here, guys. This is kind of at the shelf where the thing drops off into the deep water. Since I can't see any structures underwater, that's pretty much all I've got to go with, is that the continental shelf drops at that point. Whoa. Okay, this is big. I don't know that it's bigger than what I've caught previously, but it's big. I'll take that. Nice pike, 7 pounds. Not my biggest, but still a very nice pike. But it doesn't confirm what I was trying to test here. Okay, whatever this is, it's not huge. Two or 3 pounds, maybe. Salmon. I think we'll fish this spot for a little bit, and if nothing happens, we'll move back to the other spot. Finish out the game with there, at least get some salmon. I think if I could get a 20-pounder or better, I would feel more, I don't know, confident, I guess. Okay, it's getting a little icy here. Whoa! Okay, whatever that was hit hard, and it is big. Was not expecting that. Okay, this is a big fish. Decent sized salmon. Still not bigger than what I've caught, but still decent sized. But guys, the one fish I want to see is still eluding me here. He's still eluding me. I'm going to give this about 30 more seconds, and I'm going to move my other spot, because that spot was a lot better than this one. This isn't bad. This isn't bad at all, but it's not as good as that other spot. Yeah, I think it's time, guys. Let's go ahead and pull stakes. We'll move over there, finish out this tournament. In that other spot, that lucky location. I'll just drill a hole right next to the other one. Yeah, once it gets 2 minutes though, I'm gonna pretty much head on back because I don't want to mess this tournament up. I want to win this. Okay, whatever I have is not huge. Probably nope, it's a flounder. For some reason I was thinking it might be a flounder. I would like just to see the Barracuda once, but whoa, there we go. Okay, this one's good size, guys. Well, this is definitely the spot. And this is a big fish. Thing is, can it beat the last one that I got? It's just a bit shy. The other one was 17.45. So it's almost, but not quite. Almost. It's like I said, I was hoping to beat 20. Okay, this is not big. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'll be able to fish a little after this one, and then I'll have to quit. Yeah, it's a little salmon, 2 pounds. Yeah, we're just about out of time here, guys. Yeah, this one's not that big either. Yeah, it's too bad we weren't going for the most total weight. I think I would have won that one. I'm going to do this for just a few more seconds, and then we'll head on back. Okay, I gotta get this fish shot because we're running out of time here. Alright. Nothing to write home about. Alright, we need to get our butts moving here. So we gotta get back. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Oh yeah, we're good. Well guys, I really have no idea how well I did. I mean, if anybody got a Barracuda, they could have won the whole thing, so... Wasn't that many players, it was only like maybe 5 or 6. let's see. Looks like I won. Awesome. Biggest fish. I got the biggest fish. Well, guys, we didn't get the Barracuda, but we won the tournament, and that's what matters. Anyway, that is the new Tropical Freeze map. The other map that they just recently added was, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Polar Storm. That's what this one looks like. It looks kind of different, doesn't it? It looks like it's real deep in these areas. That should be interesting to try out. I think we'll do that in the next episode. Anyway, guys, please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and we will be back with another episode of Ice Lakes. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.